Hello guys, today we are in Golden Trophy, and today did I really just I have to stop saying today like twice in a sentence, but never mind. Today I'm gonna show you how to solo Golden Trophy on VR or Screen mode, like tips really. So I just wanna clear some things. If you're on like some
Press
certain
the start
act
button on the
that
scoreboard to play.
coach, if you're on a certain act you're having trouble with, in the description of this video there's gonna be timestamps, and it will say what time a quest is, like act 1 to the boss, and yeah, that's pretty much it, what I want to say. And yeah, let's just get started. Warm myself up because I want to.
Game on!
So, I just wanna say one thing. I am on PlayStation VR, like PSVR, and it's one of the most hardest like VRs to use. So if I can do this, then you can also probably do it if you're on a certain other VR, because you have a bunch more movement. Because with your hand on PlayStation, then you have to tilt it, and yeah. So weapons. Well, for screen mode players, for beginner screen mode players, I recommend bow on your back and a shield and sword, because you can like block and get them. You can also do this on VR if you want. And if you're pretty familiar with the sword on screen mode, then I recommend two swords instead and a bow on your back, because I used to be a screen mode like speedrunner for Golden Trophy, and I am still kinda that. But those are the best options for screen mode players. Now VR players, I mean, the bow is always a good weapon to have, and if you can double shoot, then this is gonna be really good for you. But this is gonna be a single shot tutorial, so if you cannot double shoot, then this is only gonna be for you and also the double shooters, because it's pretty easy with the bow. And you can also have a sword if you want, but we're not gonna use it. But yeah, Act 1 is here. So if you go right about a little bit forward, there's gonna be two goblins. Shoot them as fast as you can, because they're really easy and they're really slow, so you have a bunch of time just killing them. With double shooting you can just kill one immediately, and that's really good for plays like that. But yeah, now if you go a little bit forward here, there's gonna be a bunch of goblins. It's gonna be 4, and we just wanna get them, and too easy to kill. Now if you go down here, now there's gonna be 4 goblins. You wanna kill them before they get to you. But if you feel kinda safe, then you can just if you don't feel safe, then you can just jump on these boxes and get them from up. And yeah. Now if you go right where the mat is, there's gonna be 2 here and 1 there. The best thing to do is stand on those boxes and just kill them. So I'm kinda under the weather, I'm kinda sick, but yeah, if you kill the last one here, there's gonna be 2 here and 2 there, 2 at each side. And that's pretty much it for Act 1. Now we are in Act 2. If you go here, this is gonna be your first 2 flyers. They will shoot a fireball at you, And one interesting thing, if you kill them... Oh, okay, never mind, but I will show you when I get to it. If you just pass this curtain, there's gonna be 2 there, 1 there, and 1 behind you. You just wanna get the 1 behind you, and you can pretty much save for the rest of the act then. I mean, not for the rest of the act, you know, for this part. You can also go there if you want. And what I was trying to say, if the fireball gets to you, oh, I didn't show it, but if you kill them before the fireball gets to you, the fireball will not kill you. If you go past this curtain, there's gonna be 2 guys here. They're really easy to kill. Man, why does my bow not track enough? Okay. And that's what happens if you kill them and then the fireball hits you. Now if you go kinda like in the middle of this room, there's gonna be 2 there, and 1 there. Ooh, you wanna watch out because you know. Ooh, I double shot it by accident there. And now you just gonna... For the whole act you could just be back here. But you know, we're not gonna make it too safe because you do wanna get a little bit skilled at this. And there's gonna be 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Just get these guys. And if you kill the second last one of this wave, then there's gonna be 2 here. Whoa, it almost didn't shoot there. I don't know, the tracking was weird. But these guys... Oh, sorry, but you don't have to do that. It's really easy just to kill them. I didn't mean to double shoot there. But it's not too bad. It's really easy to kill them. Now we are in Act 3. So, if you go right about next to that boulder, which you can also use, you can just push it and kill the goblins that will spawn here. So there's gonna be a bunch of like runners there. Not too many, but there's still gonna be a couple there. And there's 2 things you can do. You can just shoot them or use this boulder. We're gonna shoot them because that's like the most basic thing. But as you can see, these guys' light is on and these guys turn. Kind of chaos happens, you can just go back here and boom. There are some glitches where you can like skip this level. In VR you can just like go through this wall, like walk in real life, and just keep walking there. Or on screen mode where you can just run, slide, and jump a lot under that thing, and you can like get out of the wall. And when you're like with your swords like kinda outside, you just spin around, use the swords and down there. But we're not gonna cheat because this is gonna be a full-on tutorial how to beat the whole quest, so yeah. Now if you go right about here, there's gonna be 3 runners and 2 flyers. There they are. They're kinda hiding sometimes. You just wanna get this guy. And when you go right about down here, there's gonna be 3 flyers right behind you. Super easy to kill. And now we are in this spot. If you go right up past the like barrels here, there's gonna be a bunch of flies in front of you. And you just wanna kill them. They can be here, 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 and yeah, you're safe when you're like here. You can also like jump around and, you know, kill them. And now for the last part, you just wanna go right about here. and then all of these guys will spawn. You just want to kill them as fast as you can before they get to you, because they're kind of dangerous sometimes, but not too much. But you finish with Act 3. Now we are in Act 4. So Act 4, you want to be careful with this lava. I mean, it's lava. If you jump in it, then you will burn alive, and then you will die. But we're not gonna do that because, you know, you have to be careful. If you go past this mat or just on the middle of it, then it's gonna be a bunch of goblins here. Again, they get too close, then you just want to go fall back, and there's gonna be 2 guys here. And behind you, there's gonna be a bunch of guys here. There will be like, right about like, I think 4 or 3 back there, and 2 here. And if you kill this last one, there's gonna be a bunch of flyers. There are 4 flyers here. They're kinda hard to get sometimes, like from really far away. But you know. Now these guys, just 2 there. And now if you could get those guys, then there will be more flyers. And if you cannot get them in time, you could also like hide in this room here. And you're really safe from the flies here. To be more safe, you just have to go at the end and get those guys. Now, if you're like here, then I recommend just going back to the start or like near to the start and get these guys. Then, because now there will be a barrel there and a barrel here. And I just want to say, if you go in those rooms, there will be like 2 goblins that will spawn. So yeah, we don't want that. You can only shoot them on the back. And you want to be careful because that axe is pretty dangerous sometimes. And they take about 4 hits to kill. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And if you kill this guy, there's gonna be a barrel right in front of you. So you just wanna... I mean, that was kind of bad, but you know what I get? You could also just spawn and kill him. But meanwhile, there's gonna be a bunch of runner goblins here. Be aware of this guy here, because he's pretty annoying. But you got him. Now there's gonna be a bunch of flies. You could just hide behind there, or also be in front of here. I will just like always go to the end here and kill them like from really far away. Ugh. There you go. And now we are in Act 5. So Act 5, this is where it kind of gets real. I just want to clear one thing for this act. I always recommend going right, because if you go left, there are just gonna be more spawns and more enemies that way. So unless you're trying to get S rank in a like group, or you just want to get a little bit more kills, you can go there if you want. But if you just want to try to beat it as fast as you can, then always go right, because right is always the easier option. Now there's gonna be 2 guys here, and if you alert them, it's gonna be 2 flies right about there. So yeah, and if you go in the room, then there's gonna be a red flyer somewhere behind that pillar and next to that dark room. And so I will always kill them from far away, and then these guys also from far away. And if you go in that room there, there's gonna be 3 goblins, so you just wanna run. You can hear them, but you know, and get these guys as fast as you can, because they're pretty annoying sometimes. And now you just wanna wait until this guy comes. And And if you kill him, there's gonna be a second last one here. And you got him. Those guys can be kind of a pain in the bum, but you got him, so yeah. Oh, sorry, bless me. So, you do not want to go here yet, because if you go in here, chaos will break. If you go right about like in this area, like if you pass it, there's gonna be a bunch of goblins there, red guys. So yeah. And this is the room what I'm kind of talking about. If you go in there, then there's just gonna be more goblins. So you just wanna alert them from far away. Oh, I got his sword, I think. But yeah. So it doesn't matter what you're doing, do not go in that room, because there will always be more goblins. So I will never go in that room. Now you just want to go here. As you can see, there's gonna be 3 red runners and 3 red flies. If you're good with shooting fast, then you can kill them right ahead. But you just want to run back and go up here. And these guys take 3 shots to kill. And these flies will come eventually. And if you kill 2 flyers, then 2 goblins will spawn here. Like sometimes they will spawn together, or 1 and 1 there. But if you kill these guys, then there's gonna be 2 flies here. You can like keep staying in that room, or you can just like go here and kill the rest of these guys. And then you just boom, and you got them. So now we are in Act 6, baby. So Act 6 is one of the most hardest acts for me at least, and I will say also for a bunch of people, because this act is really annoying, because you don't really have like a bunch of places to hide. I mean, you can hide on the bookshelves, but flies can shoot you on your head. And I'm pretty sure the barrels can also get you from there. Like, it never happened to me, but they're kinda close. So I will always recommend killing the barrels, always. So, yeah. So you just wanna run, jump, and go on this bookshelf. On teleport, you cannot go on here for some reason, but yeah. You just wanna get these guys. And if you get this last guy, there's gonna be 2. It's gonna be 2 there and 2 there. Red runners, and you're always safe from these guys from up here. But yeah. And as soon as you kill this one, there's gonna be a bunch of goblins also behind you, but there's also gonna be these flyers. Always kill the flyers, because these guys are the most annoying guys here. No, I mean, I will double shoot them, but you can also kill these guys really easy. Not even a sweat. And if you kill that guy, then there's gonna be 2 there and 2 there. Yeah, I kind of need to clean my face, okay, but these guys really easy. And if we kill the last one here, then there's gonna be a barrel there and a barrel there. And these guys are red guys, so instead of just going forward, they will spin. And that can kind of get frustrating, and they take a long time to kill. So as soon as you kill this one, then chaos will break. So I recommend killing these guys if anything even spawns here, have to go out, you just have to jump. There can be 2 flies, and you just want to keep running. If someone is behind you, you just want to run and run and run. Entire the map on this map here. Go there and kill them kind of slowly. If you're far away enough, then you can just go in the room, camp there, and kill him from far away. Now this last guy, he is not too hard, and we are finished with Act 6. Probably the most frustrating act and the hardest, but now we are in Act 6. I mean, Act 7. We are now in Act 7. Okay, 7 now. So, if you pass this part here, there's gonna be 2 runners and 2 flyers there. I will always kill the flies first, because, you know, that guy is slowly coming through that room. Meanwhile, you can kill these guys, and eventually, if you kill a certain amount, then these guys will spawn. He's dead. Now, here you just have to go in this room, and it's gonna be the spawns are kind of random, but they're always in that room and that room. And you just want to get them. And if you can kill about 3 guys, then another guy will just spawn randomly. It's really this part of the level is really easy. If you're going into this room here, you want to make sure if any goblins are here, because they could shoot the right side of your head and you will not notice. But yeah, now if you go right about here, then there will be a red guy. Kill him, and then there will be here some flies. And if you kill all of the flies, then there's gonna be 3 guys here. And now the next one is kind of random, but there will be at each side. And you want to be careful, you do want to keep moving, because a fly can also spawn behind you. So I always will kill those guys there and then kill these guys here. But yeah, and if we go past or through this hallway, then there's like a kind of high chance a red guy will spawn. And there he is, but he cannot go past him. So you're always safe here. So as you can see, there's a barrel there. You just want to run behind him. Shoot before his axe goes down, but not too much will happen if you don't. But yeah, you got him. Now there's also a chance if you go past here, a goblin will spawn here. Also, there's gonna be 2 behind you and another one here. That can kind of be hard, and if you do spawn this guy, you do want to be careful of that guy there and that guy there. So you just wanna keep looking in this direction. If that guy is coming close, you just want to kill these guys and then kill this one. If you can double shoot, then there's no problem here. Now here for the last part, there's gonna be 3 guys chilling, and if you alert them, there's gonna be 2 flyers. So alert them and run back. As you can see, they're really fast, so you do want to be careful. And they cannot go through this place here. And as you see, the flying guys are here. And if you kill one in the other room, like at the end, there will be a last flyer. So be aware of this guy here, and you got him. Then you finish with Act 7. Now we are in Act 8. This one is probably the second hardest act for me. But yeah, if we go right about here, it's gonna be a bunch of goblins here. You can shoot them in a lava. And there's gonna be one red guy. And if you kill him, then... Oh, he's not dead. But I always will like be in this spot. There can also be this guy here. And sometimes too many red guys, so yeah. And I'll be in this room, in this wave here. And if we kill the last guy here, then there will mostly be a bunch of flyers. Sometimes all of them can spawn there, sometimes not, sometimes none. But I just want to get these red guys. And as soon as you kill the last one, a certain amount of red guys will spawn here. As you can see, 3 guys will spawn, so yeah. And one thing, if you go here, then you're always safe. Oh, that guy just fell in lava! There was a guy here that just went there. But yeah, you're always safe here. They cannot go here, except for the flies and barrels also, because like the ones that charge and go forward, they can go on here. But if you kill those guys, there's gonna be a barrel there and a barrel here. Always kill this one. And that's a fact, because this one... Ooh. If he's doing that spin, I always recommend just running away and waiting he's finished. Now, if you finish with killing this guy here, then there's gonna be a fly there, and a green barrel there, and a green barrel there. So, get this guy, and I will always get this flyer. Run there, there's that flyer, there's that other guy. Get as far away as you can. Get this guy here because he's annoying. This guy you can basically just shoot him on the back. Ooh! Don't do that. And as soon as you kill this one, chaos will break again. So just run back here. Just keep running until you here. As you can see, there's gonna be a bunch of guys here. And if this guy comes too close, then just wanna go back, get the rest of these flyers, and yeah. Then there's just like one guy here left. He's not hot at all. And there's a trick you can do with these guys where you can take a pot, like a small pot normally, and you can just push this on the back of them. And that way you can just kill them really easily. And also shoot them. Now we are at the boss. The boss is probably the third most hardest act, but yeah. As you can see, if you go right about there, there's gonna be the big boss, the big goblin king. And there he is. You just wanna go up on this ladder. And he does shoot 3 fireballs, and he does have an axe. If he is facing the other way, then you can just sneak here and go here. And back here is the most safest thing, but kind of for later sometimes. And if you get the second shot in there, they could spawn a bunch of guys here, so I will always say shoot them from the other side, not there. And get him. There's that red flyer, and you want to be careful. And there's also a green flyer here. And meanwhile there is like a barrel here. There he is. So you wanna kill the enemies before this guy gets here. And yeah. So if you finish with the first wave, then you can just go back here. And then you can just basically stay here. And you just wanna get him. It's kinda hard to get him sometimes. You could like shoot through the wall sometimes, but we're not gonna do that. Man, he doesn't really turn sometimes. He's kinda annoying when you're trying to kill him normally. But he can sometimes not even see you back here. I mean, if you kinda do get a little bit more excited, and I mean, I don't know what to say, but man, he's actually kinda annoying right now. But be patient, and if he does show his back fully, then shoot it. There it is. Come on! We don't have much video time. I just wanna get you. Oh my god. If he is actually getting annoyed, you could just go there and keep killing him. And there will be a red guy here. And meanwhile there will also be a barrel down there. And the red guy is pretty easy to kill from far away. And there's also meanwhile a flyer there, so if he sees you, then you can just go here and be more safe. And there's also two flyers really. And you got him. And you just want to wait until he does that and shoot him. So now for the last wave. Wow, why do you see me? You know, I'm just gonna go here. So you can also like stay back here. And eventually oh yeah, the last wave we did not kill, but if you're fast enough you can just kill him from here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, how to kill the boss. And yeah, and that's how you beat Golden Trophy. So let's see our stats.
Ready to start.
If you're playing this for the first time, you can normally get some good rank. You will always get S rank if you solo this. So you will always get S rank if you do solo this, and your time. I mean, if you have a bunch of experience, your first time might be like 20 minutes or something like that. And yeah, that's how you beat Golden Trophy. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe because it helps a lot. And yeah, bye.